You were supposed to be interviewing me, not wrecking the place.
Sorry. But it's so exciting, like searching for buried treasure.
I should have mentioned it.
There.
Pandora's box.
It's like a time capsule, taking us back 21 years.
I wish. It's cadmium and barium glaze on stoneware. The one piece I still have.
It's beautiful.
But only because I couldn't squeeze in under the sink like you to throw the damn thing out.
How could you destroy something so perfect?
Oh, quite easy. Seeing this, it brings up all the stuff from the past.
Like what?
Regret. It sits in the pit of my stomach like a cancer. I don't know which hurts the more.
I don't see this in your work. It's so happy and full of life.
Dublin McGowan, 1988. That was then.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, please.
It always tastes better from one's own mug. Proven fact.
Wow, you're in a good mood, it seems. Although it's difficult to tell with your Oscar-winning talents.
What you see is what you get with Zara Carmichael.
Not sure Lisa would agree with that.
Are you complaining?
No.
Besides, it's vital to have an equally talented leading man to play off. But I'm glad you mentioned my loyal girlfriend performance, because as we both know, you owe me. And tonight, Daniel, I'm calling it in.
Okay, should know. Come on then, what Sisyphean task have you got in store?
I want you to make a fuss of someone very close to me. Matthew's mother, Judith. Give her some Botox treatment, praise her classical bone structure, and generally make her feel like a much-loved customer.
What's the catch? She want a freebie because I need the money right now.
No catch. And in fact, make the right impression. And there's dinner on me tonight as a thank you.
Wow, you really do want to impress her. Isn't Matthew a lucky boy?
So will you do it? Hello?
Yes, of course. And I respect what you're doing.
Are you having a crisis? Because the last thing I want from you is introspection. I need you to exude.
No, I'm saying I think you're doing the right thing. You know, you're putting your energy into making a relationship work.
I certainly am. And now you appreciate how important this is to me. Promise me you'll lavish her with every gram of Granger charm.
Absolutely. She's not going to know what's hit her.
That's the spirit.
But...
Here's another piece.
Don't cut yourself. Look, Susie, I hope you don't mind, but I don't want to do this anymore.
But please. Well, can I come back later?
No, there's no point. I sleep from tea until EastEnders. The old body clock is shut.
But I've still got so many questions to
Ask
ask.
someone else. There are plenty of other old potters around.
It's you I want to know about.
No.
Like, why, when you were most successful, did you stop working?
No.
What made you give it all up?
No more questions. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I think you should go. Come on. Where's your coat?
Can I come back later?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Ow!
Has it stopped bleeding?
It's nothing.
It's my fault.
It was an accident.
I should have kept it hidden or got rid of it a long time ago. It's cursed, it's evil,
Is that why you stopped making things? What happened to you? Was it love? Was it death? Tell me.
Oh, hi. Sergeant Hollins, Leatherbridge Police. Nothing to worry about. I'm just calling on residents and giving advice on home security. You might have seen something in the local paper.
Break-ins or something?
Yeah, well, we've got the kids involved with that, but there are some things you can do to make your house a bit safer. It's all in there, but I can come and look at your windows and doors now if you like, or I can come back later. It's no problem.
Oh, no. No, come on in. Come on.
Oh, OK, thanks. Oh, are you sure it's not a bad time?
No. This is Susie. She's a student.
Hi, Susie. Leatherbridge Uni?
She's writing a dissertation.
Oh, right. On what?
Mrs. McGowan.
I was a potter in another life.
Oh, my wife, she loves pottery in China. Mason. Yeah, she got a figure the other day. Shepherdess playing the flute. Got it from a car boot sale.
She should have left it there. Tea?
Yeah, yes, thank you. So, Susie, you're a...
Sorry, what did you say?
your friend Susie, she's just gone.
Without her coat?
This weather. She'll soon be back for that.
You seem weary.
I feel weary.
No, fancy a drink later on?
Long bath listening to Mozart's what I had in mind.
Right, let's go out. Be good for you.
Well, I suppose my social diary is a little bit blank.
Excellent.
There's wine tasting at the town hall tonight,
You what?
followed by a chamber concert.
Oh, brilliant.
Look, if you're going to take me out, I need nourishment for the soul.
You're so pretentious.
Take it or leave it.
Okay, but not the town hall. We can do better than that.
Culture and fine wines, Charlie.
Yeah. Yes. I know just the place.
Well, your doors seem quite secure, but I think you ought to replace one or two of your window locks.
Oh, it hardly seems worth it, the amount of time I'm going to be around.
Thanks. Why are you moving?
Moving on. Cancer. Riddled with it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So anything I do is short term.
Have they give you a time?
Oh, 4 months, 2 months. Tomorrow, if I choose it. Oh, I know. You're going to tell me that suicide is a crime and arrest me for it.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sounding morbid. You only came to look at the windows?
Have you got anyone you can talk to? Family? Friends?
No. The nearest I came to do was with that Susie.
Did it help?
A bit. But there's something... I really want to get it out into the open and make reparation for it, but...
Bet you're not sure how to do it.
Or I lack the courage.
Location-wise, only 2 out of 10, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
A back room in an out-of-hours surgery. You should see the clinics they have in Hawkers.
Yes, well, we believe it's all about the service we give.
Oh, do we? Well, I'll be the judge of that. So, come on, what needs what? And remember, this isn't my first time, so don't think you can spin me a line.
I wouldn't dream of it. So, you have some wrinkles on the forehead, which we can smooth, but otherwise your skin is in excellent condition. Makes my job very easy.
Is that it?
No, it's close-pored, well-toned, and you have no concerns about lip volume.
I meant treatment. What exactly are you trying to sell here? Flattery?
No, not at all.
You have done this before, haven't you?
Yes, of course.
Because I've got to tell you, you're the first Botox doctor I've met who's shy of whipping out his needle.
Well, there's a very good reason for that.
Is there?
Unlike clinics in Hong Kong, at my clinic we don't believe in charging patients for unnecessary treatment.
You don't think mice and figures are a bit naff here?
What makes you say that?
Oh, I met a potter today who didn't approve.
That's her opinion.
Mind you, though, she was famous in her day. Derval McGowan.
Never heard of her, have you?
Yeah, I have, but not for pottery. I can't think what it is. You haven't got any mackerel, have you? Omega-3. It's supposed to be good for your brain, isn't it?
Take more than mackerel to make sense of you.
And there's this young woman doing an article on her, Susie something.
Who's she, a journalist?
No, she's a student, doing pottery at Lethbridge Uni.
Can't be.
That's what they said.
They don't do ceramics at Lethbridge Uni. If he wanted to do it, they just do fine art.
$1988.
What?
I knew it was in there somewhere.
What happened in 1988?
Before we met, I just joined the force. I got a call out on an RTA, and I was first there on the scene.
Summer 1988, I had a major London exhibition. Great reviews, sell-out show, and the opening party went on all night. The next day, I drove home high on success and tanked up on white wine. I fell asleep at the wheel and drove into the oncoming traffic, or so they told me. But the next thing I'd remember, I was upside down in the ditch, and not a scratch on me.
The people in the other car weren't so lucky. A 3-year-old boy and his parents. Their father worked for the Japanese consulate and his mother was a teacher. And I had to tell their 5-year-old daughter that her whole family was dead.
So, where does Dervla come into all this?
She was the drunk driver, and the little girl was called Susan.
So you think 5-year-old Susan is grown-up Susie?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of Susans in the world. There are a lot of Asian Susans in England, but there are far fewer Susies who are passionate about David McGowan's pottery, and even fewer still who are claiming to do a ceramics course that doesn't exist. Hi, Sergeant. Yeah, it's Rob Hollins. Will you do me a favour? Will you check some details on an RTA from 1988? See you.
It should have been me who died, not the family. It should have been me, not the parents and the child. It's so wrong.
I know, and it's good that you've told me everything. And now perhaps you can face your own death in peace.
I hope so.
Before the guilt returns.
Yes, yes.
And perhaps that time has come. While you're calm and at peace. And with me here. And I promise to be with you right to the end. I won't leave you. You won't be alone.
Thank you.
This is very snug. I hope Matthew's not the jealous type.
Your vanity knows no bounds. Do you think I'm going to throw myself at you just for sharing a bottle of Chianti?
I think Judith might.
Oh, yes. Well, before you make yourself too comfortable, we need to have words about that. What on earth were you playing at? She said that you behaved appallingly and is considering reporting you to the GMC.
Oh, it's funny. Very funny.
Well, honestly, you look so smug when you walked in. You need to bring it down a notch or two. But well done for this afternoon. The boy done good. Now, I'm starting with Costini di Mare. How about you?
Okay.
Charlie, you told me this was an evening of Wagner.
It is. Look, Ride of the Valkyries. Eh? It's unbelievable. Very tasteful. Come on.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm not sure about this. I mean, there's no one else here.
I just thought she'll have to get us in here.
Promise me culture, Charlie.
Yeah, well, imagine you're Toulouse-Lautrec at the Folie Bergère, all right? Now, give it half an hour if you don't like it, and we'll go to the town hall.
10 minutes.
Oh, here you go. That's what I told you about. Ride of the Valkyries. Go to the front for a better look.
Charlie.
Charlie!
Why are you doing this for me? Tell me.
But you already know. It was when I was 5, remember? I was in hospital and had just had my tonsils out. Waiting for my parents and brother to arrive with presents. But instead of my mother and father, there was a policeman telling me my parents and brother had died in a car accident.
Hello, Susan.
He held my hands in his, big hands. They were shaking. I wondered how such a big man could be so scared.
I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry. Had you planned this all along?
It just fell into place. You wanted to die. Now take your medicine.
Don't build your future on death and revenge, but don't let me poison your life any more than I already have. The choice is yours, Susie. It's up to you. I'll do whatever you want.
Should we get another drink?
I haven't got any money.
Sure you've got something.
No, Charlie, he's got all the wads.
Sure you've got something in here.
The cupboard is bare, I'm afraid.
Waster.
Charlie? Charlie! Sorry, this is my friend.
I know who you are, Susie. I know what happened when you were a child. The accident, the death of your parents.
That she killed.
I know that too. Have you talked to anyone about what happened, about your childhood, your past?
Who is there to tell?
I can't even imagine what you've been through. I just knew that there was an accident involving a young family, but that night stayed with me too. Nothing prepares you for it, seeing your brother and your parents like that.
You were there?
Yes.
You were the policeman? The one who told me they were dead?
Yes.
Can you remember them?
I thought I'd erased it from my memory, but today it all came flooding back.
I don't remember my family at all. Were they dead when you arrived?
Not your mother.
Did she say anything?
She said your name. She said Susie. She said it twice. You have to speak to someone. You can't deal with this all on your own. This is the phone number for a health centre. My wife Karen works there. She'll help you. Tell her your name and she'll put you in contact with the right people. Will you call, please?
So why did you stop making pottery?
How could I make anything beautiful after that? The very notion was obscene.
So, I have got a proposition to make to you.
Oh, yeah? Careful, you're standing all over your post.
Oh, don't worry, it's probably just junk mail. And because this proposition is of a personal nature, I didn't want to be competing with Ness and Dormer blaring out from the speakers for the umpteenth time. Hope you don't mind black coffee.
It's fine. Who's Alex Gray when he's at home?
Just the previous tenant.
Oh.
But don't mind him. So, do you want to hear my proposition?
Of course. Particularly if it's of a personal nature.
Why did I even listen to you?
Because, although you're into art and all that stuff, basically you're like me, looking for a laugh and a bit of fun, and finding increasingly that women are totally unimpressed with you.
What happened to those funny, happy, flirty girls we used to know?
We married them.
But Marge is still funny, happy and flirty.
Not with me. I'm a disappointment to her and a burden, and the only joy she has now is telling me so at every opportunity.
It sucks the life out of women.
We did.
I need a proper drink.
Hot wine at the town hall?
Stuff that. Hooters.
Way!
What was it you said to that Viking dancer?
I pointed out to her that her helmet was hornier than she was.
I want you to contrive to take the lovely Judith out. Only this time, I want you to really turn on the Granger charm.
Elaborate, please. How turned on am I supposed to be?
Full bore.
Hang on, let's be clear. You're talking about sex here, right? You want me to seduce your boyfriend's mother?
You're being unusually obtuse. No, I want you to play backgammon with her. Yes, of course I mean sex. And why not? She's a very attractive woman.
She's not my type.
Mind over matter.
That's not the point. And contrary to what you might think of me, I do have some shred of decency.
Oh, what shred?
You know what? What's more, I don't understand why you would want to meddle with Matthew's parents' relationship. It's sick. I don't want any part of it. I thought I was bad, but you're in a league of your own.
Suit yourself. I'll just phone Lisa and tell her it's all off between us. And how devastated I am at your deceitful behaviour. It goes against my nature to be lying to a fellow woman. Well, a single mother anyway.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
You know what? I never thought that you were serious. I didn't think that you could be that cynical. that corrupt.
Oh, I wouldn't express it in those terms.
To use my daughter to blackmail me emotionally into sleeping with the mother of your boyfriend is sick. I don't want any part of it.
Don't overreact, Daniel. You played along while it suited you.
Because it's just a game to you, isn't it? Well, it's not to me. If you think I'm going to allow you to play with my relationship with my daughter, to meddle in her life for your own twisted needs, then you're in for a shock.
Okay, forget I said anything.
No, you've gone way too far for that. For once in your life, you're going to come clean. Tell me exactly what's going on.
Oh, leave it, Daniel.
Who's Alex Gray? Who's Alex Gray?
I am.
What's going on, Zara?
Orders are backing up, Patrick.
And we still don't have a safety certificate yet. They're not working properly. I've mentioned my concerns to Ian.
And you just thought you'd go over my head. The Hamburg delegation. Right, can we bring the demonstration forward 15 minutes? I take full responsibility.
Someone's trying to pull a fast one when the ambassador's son is